Hey there. Welcome to this episode of Sensible Home Cooking. I'm Ken, and this is my Sensible Home Kitchen. Today, I'm going to make a dish I have never made before. I'm going to try and make falafel. Now, I've never made it before because I tend to stay away from deep fried foods. So I thought, well, I'm going to try making it and see if I can find a recipe where you bake it rather than deep fry it. Well, I found one and I'm going to try it, so let's take a look and see what we're going to need for that recipe. Now, as usual, I've got the recipe stored here on my 1980s Magnavox word processor. If this is something you're interested in, you should check out my other channel, Canadian Retro Things, for a look at some of my other retro equipment that I own. So for today's recipe, we are going to need a 1/4 cup plus 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, 1 cup of dried chickpeas, 1/2 cup of red onion, roughly chopped, 1/2 cup of fresh parsley, 1/2 cup of cilantro, 4 cloves of garlic, quartered, 1 teaspoon of sea salt, 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cumin, and a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. All right, let's get cooking. So the first thing we have to do is preheat the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 190 degrees Celsius. I've got everything I'm going to need right here. I've got the olive oil. Now this olive oil is going to go into the pan for the falafel to bake in, so it's going to be a little bit deep fried, but not nearly as much oil. And the tablespoon of olive oil is going to go into the mixture here. So we've got the onions, the garlic, the cilantro, and the parsley, the cumin, the cinnamon, salt, and the pepper. And here we have the dried chickpeas. Now with the dried chickpeas, you have to soak them in water for at least 4 hours, up to 24 hours, to rehydrate them, then strain them and put them on a towel to get rid of the excess water. Now this is all going into a food processor. Okay, we've got the fresh herbs. The chickpeas, the onions and garlic, the spices, and the olive oil. Now we pulse that up for about a minute. And that should about do it. We have a nice sticky dough that we can make the falafels out of now. So we'll take this over to the counter and start making it. So here is our falafel dough. And with the pan we're going to cook them in, we'll add the oil to it. Get that covering the entire bottom. So it'll give a nice brownness to the bottom, and then when you flip it over to the both sides of these as you make them. So what you want is small balls of about 2 teaspoons. Roll them up, flatten them down to about 1/2 inch. And if we followed the recipe properly, we should get about 12 of these. Now, I only ended up with about 10 of these because I made the first couple a little bit big, but yeah, not too bad. So now we put them in the oven. Now we put these into the oven for 15 minutes. And then we will turn them and bake them about another 10 to 15 minutes. Now they've been in the oven for 15 minutes. And it's time to turn them all over. And now they go back in for another 10 to 15 minutes. I left the falafel in the oven for the full 30 minutes. It's got some nice brown color on it. So now we'll transfer them over to the plate with a paper there so we can let them cool off a little bit before we try them. And there we go. A delicious vegetarian substitute for your supper. And now it's time to try one of these. They're still nice and warm. Got a nice color on them. They taste deliciously fresh, warm. I can have those for supper as a substitute for a meat. It's a delicious protein substitute. So the nice thing about it is it can you can make these up, put them in your freezer. They're good for about 4 weeks. You just have to get them out, reheat them, and you have a simple, quick snack. All I can say is definitely these are worth making. Now, if you make them so that there's actually 12 of them, which is the size they're supposed to be, they each have about 115 calories, 12 grams of carbs, and about 2 grams of sugar. So you could easily eat a couple of those for supper. All right, well, I'm going to plate these up for my family. We're going to eat them. And I guess I will see you in the next video. Remember, if you like this video, you can subscribe to the channel. You can comment below. You can give me a thumbs up. All right. See you next time.